How y'all doing? So I am so glad that I checked my microphone because it was not registering and I would have been teed off. You hear me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, teed off. Mm. Anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all been? It has been a few days, but I have not abandoned you all, okay? I am here. I don't know how long I'm here. I do have orientation next week. So we shall see, okay? We shall see. Anyway, do any of you guys use cloves? Do you know that these will help with tooth pain? It will help freshen your breath and a bunch of other stuff that I don't know. By the way, when I look stuff up, I trust TikTok more than I do Google. Yes, I'm an old person on TikTok, okay? Okay. So, I also have the powder, the clove powder. And if you put like some clove powder in your mouth with water and swish it around, it will make your breath so fresh. Like, forget the mouthwash, the poisonous, disgusting mouthwash. Get you some ground cloves, or even you can chew on a few of these. Your breath will not be stank, okay? And one thing we do not want is stank breath, okay? It does a bunch of other things too, but y'all got to look it up yourselves on the internet. Don't trust the main searching app, I'm telling you. That's never going to give you the correct answer in what you want ever in life, okay? Okay. So, I've been on a cheeseburger kick. Oh, let me tell you about this customer the other day. It irritated me so bad. So, I had 3 orders that I was shopping at a time, which I absolutely hate doing because it's hard to keep things separated. It's not hard, it's just annoying, right? So I had 3 orders and I wasn't really feeling my best that day. I was feeling a little woozy. No, I'm not pregnant, okay? I just wasn't feeling right. Either way, so she had got on my nerves already because they didn't have her Dunkin' Donuts coffee in a large container. So I was like, they don't have it. And then she's like, okay. And she comes back with, she said something smart, like, seriously, they don't have it. They don't have any Dunkin' Donuts coffee at all. And I was just like, I didn't see any, but let me go check. Because I thought she just wanted the large one. Unless people say it, I don't just replace items. You know what I'm saying? Because like you got the gigantic one. So if I get you the smaller one, do you want 1 or 2 of the smaller one? Because the smaller one is usually going to cost a lot of money. And usually if I get 2 of them, it's going to cost more than the larger one. But anyway, so I went back and got that one. The smaller one. I was like, oh, yep, they have the smaller one. So I got that. Then I was scanning at the self-checkout, which I don't like self-checkout, but I do because when I got 3 different orders, I don't have to worry about the cashier messing up or people waiting behind me and rushing me, which I don't care about that. Either way, so I scanned the first one. And you know when you self-checking out, the machines, AI, the cameras, all that be acting like you stealing, right? Please place the item in the bag. Please do not put items that you have not scanned in the bag. Like, what, ma'am? Robot ma'am, I scanned all the damn items, okay? I see you watching me in the camera. You saw me scanning. And so, if I got 3 different orders and I'm done scanning my first order, then the machine will stop and be like, hey, this hoe trying to steal. I ain't no hoe. Don't call yourself no hoe. This heifer trying to steal. Look at her cart. She still got a bunch of stuff in her cart. She's stealing. Okay, so stop her. So the employee comes over and I put in that code, and then it'll show the camera with the cart highlighted. Like, look at all this stuff. And I don't never say nothing to nobody. I just have my payment card sitting on the thing so that they can see that it's, I'm shopping for people. So anyway, I had I that threw me off of what I was doing, right? Because she took so long to get over there, and I already wasn't feeling good. So I ended up scanning the second order with the first order. Then I paid for it, and after I paid for it, the receipt came out. My crazy self, I called the girl over like, "Hey, I didn't get the receipt for my first order." And she's like, "Did you pay for it?" First of all, heifer, yes, I paid for it. Which, no, I didn't really pay for it. Well, I paid for it, but it was with the second order. So my thing is, if I order a certain amount of groceries, why is the card allowing me to pay a higher amount? So that one order was like $60, and the second order brought it to like $200. So why would the card even approve that? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so the mistake that I made was reaching out to the customer. I was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I accidentally rang up another order with your order, but I'm on the phone with customer service right now. It'll be taken care of." I just didn't want her to see that. Like, I can't remember how fast you can see a charge. Like, I didn't want her to see like $200 and something. And then she's like talking to me all kind of crazy. Like, I'm trying to steal something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to cuss nobody out. We don't need that in our lives, you know? And so, she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey, I accidentally scammed an order with your order, and I'm on the phone with customer service." She's like, "Please explain. I don't understand." I told you what it was. And then she's like, "What's the price? Or what's the difference?" I said, "It's $200. And then she was like, "See, this is why I don't even F with this kind of stuff. I never do this shit again." Like, just craziness. I'm like, so they had told me, customer service told me that she would only be charged for her items, and the other person would be charged for their items. Everything is fine. And so I told her that, and she just was going off. So I was like, "Man, I ain't got time to deal with this person." And then I told her, like, "Well, customer service said it's cool." And she's like, "But you're not answering my question." And I'm like, "Question for what? Heifer, I told you I accidentally scanned another order with yours. I told you the amount of it. And I told you customer service said everything is fine. You won't be charged. And everything's great." And so instead of continuing to talk to her, I just called and was like, "Hey, I don't feel safe going to this customer's house. She talking crazy. Please cancel this order." They was like, "Okay, fine." They canceled that order, and I did not deliver them dang groceries. And then you can't take them back in the store because they're not going to take them. Because I don't know what it is. Like, what's the difference between, well, I guess they don't want to put it back on the shelves. I don't think you can put non-perishable items or perishable items back on the shelf after they've left the store or been checked out. Because you don't know if it's been, out, refrigerated, whatever. Either way, that lady irritated my soul. Like, never again. See, this is why I don't do this kind of shit. Never again. Like, girl, it was an honest mistake, and nothing is literally going to happen to you or your account. Everything is fine. I mean, I understand it, but still, I told you everything was fine. And if there was an issue, all you got to do is reach out and they'll fix it. But my mistake was jumping the gun and even letting her know. I should have just kept it to myself, took care of it first, and then said something. But I'm thinking she would have saw in real time that the order wouldn't have been overcharged. See, this is what happens when you try to be nice and a good person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just don't pay. You still get cussed out. So I ain't gonna be doing that much longer anyway. Oh, also this helps for skin. The girls are saying this helps with skin. It ain't gonna help with these big old open pores I got. Oh, is that something coming? Child, I don't know what that's about. Let me stay back so y'all ain't got to be all in my business with my crazy skin. But what else I was gonna say? I want to do a makeover. So speaking of my hair, right? Yes, we're always speaking of my hair. Okay, what else am I gonna talk about? So, is it the case where? Is it a case where when the color is growing out, it's also falling out? Because if my hair was healthy and good, right? Why wouldn't the color went from, okay, this much color here? I don't know how to say it. Let me show you. I think so. See how all this is black, right? Clearly that's new growth, right? But why wouldn't it be this is new growth and then longer color? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the color eventually just going to the ends, the very ends, and that's it? So was my hair falling out as it was growing? You see what I'm saying? Why isn't it new growth plus the older hair, which would make it longer? Do I sound crazy, or do you understand what I'm saying? Where did all of that color grow? Where did all of that color go? Where is it? I just don't understand it. I'm a little confused. But I don't know. If you have the answers, let me know down below. I would love to know what you think about the coloring. Did it break off? Or what? Did the new growth take over the damaged color strands? I don't know. And I don't feel like I talked about this in I will say nursing school and hair school. It just doesn't make sense to me. Either way, I'm gonna take these down. I think I'll make a video for you guys while I take these down. Either way, I'll catch you later. Smile, catch you beautiful, and love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, why would anyone else? Until next time, ta-ta.